describe it. How I know how we all feel together, and it's just so damn delicious. But I didn't think that was going to be the song. You just never know. That's the fun part.
So, you told us about the good stuff. What about the stuff that you're like, oh, okay, out on tour, here we go with fill in the blank?
Just not being able to be human and get sick. It's really scary for a singer because this is my strength and I can't replace it. So, you have 2 kids on the road. It's impossible. It's a terrible idea, but it's also amazing, and I wouldn't have it any other way. But it's not. No one wants to hear me complain. It's impossible, but it's absolutely worth it.
So this is your first time back on huge stages since the pandemic.
Yes. Well, I did some festivals. Willow came out and sang at Bottle Rock in front of 40,000 people. She sang Cover Me in Sunshine. She's just turning 11 at the time. She literally runs to stage, not out of breath, because she's 11, and sings her little chorus without a pause. And then I leaned down to be like, are you okay emotionally? And she's like, can I go eat my candy now? I was like, can you at least wave? No, she's gone. Okay. But that's why I let her do it, because she's not affected by it at all. When we recorded Cover Me in Sunshine, I taught myself GarageBand during the pandemic. And that's a big deal at 40, because I think I swallowed a magnet, and when I get around technology, it just breaks. And she came running in, and I was like, that was a really good take, babe, can you knock? And she comes in, she's like, what's that song? I'm like, it's Cover Me in Sunshine, do you like it? She's like, yeah. I'm like, you want to sing on it? She's like, sure. I'm like, spaceball. Okay, go. And she sings it one time, and she's like, I'm going swimming! I was like, do you want to do it again? Nope, one time. One take wonder.
I love it being a mom. I mean, is that number one? Is that number one?
Yeah, and it was the most surprising number one, because I was terrified to have children. I didn't want to repeat the cycle, and we really haven't. My mom said to me when Willow was a young child, she said, I just never realized parenting could be that enjoyable until I saw you do it. And I was like, if that's I'm sorry, then I'll take it. But I love my mom. We're best friends, and our relationship has taught me that love is just a lifetime of coming back to the table, and I love being a mama. It is hard. It is confusing. We don't have long game. We don't know what we're doing. There's no book. I'm like, this might work. Try this. But we don't know.
Take yourself to that night in Europe when you have been at festivals, but this is your tour. This is your vision with all the wonderful people you work with. Take yourself to that moment where you're going to walk out on that stage, your stage.
Who said I was walking?
Fly down on that stage. I mean, that's going to be, what a moment that's going to be.
It's wild. It's always wild. There was a Truth About Love tour. I was in bungees and a harness, and my 2 strongest riggers were holding me underneath the stage. And I was like, am I sad? I might be sad. Willow was sad today, I'm sure of it. She didn't say that. I could feel it. She didn't like the chocolate I gave her. I think maybe I'm just tired. And then, bah, get the bomb, not selling. It's so fun.
You make it sound really easy.
I don't know my entrance yet. I'm gonna try something, and if it's too scary, I'm gonna figure something else out.
What's frightening? Flying above a stadium?
Heights. That's why I do
You're from the 80th floor. You're afraid of heights.
I'm not looking out the window.
I mean, could you walk over to that window and look down?
I could. I wouldn't. I don't know how I'd feel. I got into silks because I wanted to conquer my fear of heights.
Right.
And I have to a certain extent, but nobody likes to fall 30. I skydived twice. I don't know why I did that. But yeah, I don't know. We're still working on ourselves.
Of course, Brandy Carlisle will be opening up for you along with Pat Benatar and Neil Giraldo. So you got a lot of people.
And Group Love, also who I love.
But that moment you walk out, that's just like your gift to you.
I walk around all day in my head, worried about everything, overthinking everything, wondering if I turn the stove off, worried about all my relationships and all the things, and did I send him with lunch, and then I get on the stage, you put a microphone in my hand, and it's just pure animalistic primal being, and it's the time where my brain is not doing the work, where my body is doing the work, and it feels really nice.
Wow. What do you think of that answer? I I'm Elvis Duran. This is our iHeartRadio album release party from the 80th floor of the legendary Empire State Building.
Amazing.
Celebrating her brand new album, Trustfall. It's waiting for you. You need it now. Make sure if you're online, hashtag iHeartPink. Let's hear the title track. Let's play Trustfall.
Woo!
We're not really playing it.
I just figured that out.
It's like on those cooking shows. They put a raw meatloaf in the oven, then they go, wait! They pull a burnt one out. Within a second.
Yeah.
You just heard the burnt meatloaf. Hope you like. Trustfall. Trustfall. Wow. What do you think, huh? You're glad for the burnt meatloaf. Trustfall. Pink. What do you think? Good? So, is there a message, when you put an album out like Trustfall, is there a message you want to give your fans?
Not just one. Oh, I'm not succinct.
Is there one that that floats higher than the others?
That we're just all kind of in this together. Yeah, it's just community. That's all. And that I think I don't know how to put it in, I don't know how to explain that. I think that's the point of listening to it, right? We don't talk our albums, we sing them, and there's instruments, and it makes us feel, right? It helps us feel, because in order to survive, we have to put our feelings away a lot of the time. And so music brings us back to our feelings.
I got a text today from a mutual friend of ours, Billy Mann.
Billy Mann.
Who you've been working with
One of
for
my loves.
20 years.
Yep.
He says, Elvis, there's a song I worked with Pink on the album. Last Call Before the World Ends. And he goes into his Billy Mann. You know, it's like a runaway train meets Post Malone, meets Soul Asylum. I'm like, okay.
You want to talk about not succinct.
He says about this song, I love it. It makes me so happy. It's about making amends with people and living like we may not get another tomorrow. It's about remembering to dance and drink and make peace with life in a troubled world. I love it so much. Is Billy right? Is that what this song is about to you too?
He's got a lot of it. To me, yes, he's right. He's right. Last call before the world ends, right before the avalanche. Last chance for us to make amends. Do you think I could have this dance? It's all just a game of chance. So last call before the world ends, it's one of my favorite songs.
What's your favorite song from the album? Can you choose one?
I can't.
Are you gonna do that? It's they're all my kids. I can't choose one.
Well, because it's true. It just depends on the day, the hour. It's there are moments where "Hate Me" is just right there. Just right there. It's my mom's favorite song, which is kind of fun.
Okay. You talked about doing Cover Me in Sunshine with Willow. Are you gonna do anything else coming up with Willow?
No plans as of yet. She's thinking about a hoverboard stage extravaganza. I don't know.
What about camera stuff? On camera, maybe your Amazon Prime. It was your documentary.
Mm-hmm.
Pink. All I know so far.
Yes.
Do you see more of that coming up? Are you gonna have cameras rolling backstage on your tour?
No, I'm not really a planner. I mean, things just kind of fall at me, and I either dodge and weave or jump right in. And right now, this has been on my heart. I am a full-time mama, and we're gonna go on the road. And I'm happy to get back. I'm ready to get the hell out of my house. I'm ready. I'm ready to travel and see the world again.
Now, what about giving back? You are very, very, very loud and amplified.
I'm loud.
When you talk about No Kid Hungry and Make-A-Wish, and of course Planned Parenthood and Autism Speaks.
Yep, and UNICEF.
Human Rights Campaign. UNICEF USA, you're a spokesperson there. Why is it so important for all of us to not only, we can always contribute money, but actually walking the walk and rolling in to help out?
Well, I mean, we in California, we get wildfires. It feels like it's almost every other day now. So, and also the pandemic, right? You realize that everything boils down to your health. And our possessions can all be taken from us at any moment. And so where are you gonna go? Who can you lean on? It's important to help. This is a crazy world, it's crazy. And it's important to help others, not just for the karma of it, but because people need help. And if you can, you should. And I feel like I have a platform, I have a responsibility, and it's in me. Willow asked me, because of the death threats and all that stuff, why do you do it? And I said, because it's in me. I was raised that way, I was born that way. My dad taught me that, and I'm allergic to injustice, and I can't stand for it. I can't, and I have a platform. I have to fight for the people that I love, and the people that I don't know, that just don't have the platform that I have, and don't have the voice that I have. It just feels like the right thing to do, and I feel it in my whole body, passionately. I don't do this stuff for fun. People think because I'm good at it that I like it. I don't like confrontation. I don't like it, but I am good at it, and it's necessary sometimes.
You're safe with us. You're okay here with
Thanks.
us. Hang out with us. Get out the doors.
Thanks.
It has been a thrill to hang out with you.
Thank you. Always you.
For all of us. You're on the 80th floor of the world's most famous building. The album is Trustfall. It's available, as you know. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
I'm Elvis Duran, and good night. And let's go out with Pink's newest single, Never Gonna Not Dance Again. It's Pink! No, we're not done.
I know we were like, thanks,
Sorry.
guys.
Thanks for not standing up. We're not done. You didn't think she's going to leave without performing a couple of songs, right? I'm going to get out of the way.
All right.
Should I pick up my mess?
Bye.
I look like a bird that's been sort of crapping on the floor. We'll clean that up. And then we'll give you our proper intro. That was pretty awesome.
Yeah, thank you. I love talking to this guy. I've been talking 20 years. That's fun. That was so cute.
Gravity has been so kind to you. Look at this. I cleaned up my own crap.
Thank you very much.
Isn't it a crap cleaner? Oh, thank you.
Oh God, I'm on stilts.
Those are awesome. You're trying to be taller than the building.
This is what it feels like from up here.
All right. Let me know when you're ready for the intro. Okay.
I would go to sit down.
Oh, get away. Please welcome the music of Pink.
Are we supposed to switch, maybe? Because, or can I switch that? So something happened to me in the last couple of years. Number one, I can't see anymore, so I wear glasses, and I think that's awesome.